Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 25 of the AFK Hour Podcast. I'm your host, jlucio, and today we have Chuy911.
Hello, everyone.
StevieRay.
Hi again.
NABjr.
Yo.
Before we begin, I just want to thank everybody who's been showing up on our Twitch streams at SavePoint_TV at Twitch. And we've gone already through 1 week of our charity fundraiser for Extra Life, and we practically reached the halfway mark, and that's fucking incredible. And we appreciate everybody that's been showing up and witnessing our little channel growing and trying to gain as much donations as we can. But so if you guys haven't been to our Twitch streams, what we do is that every day we have someone different streaming. And everyone has unique incentives. So if you want to see them do something wacky, like, I don't know, tie their hands or put on a bunch of shorts or shirts, you pay like $2 or $4. Remember, all the money goes to Extra Life. Specifically, it goes to Children's Hospital in San Antonio. So that's where all your money is going to. All the donations are going to go there. So once again, we appreciate you. We're going to be doing this for the entire month of November, and it's going to end in the first week of December, on December 6th. And it's going to end with the grand finale of the game show. So hopefully you guys tune in for that. This week, yesterday was technically Nick's first stream ever.
It was a test stream. Not great.
No, your live stream would have been technically coming out yesterday when the podcast came out. So
that's true.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, Snakerbot's gonna be streaming. So that stuff's gonna be really interesting. I'm gonna be streaming as well on Friday and Stevie on Saturday. So tune in. If you guys want to donate, then feel free. You're not obligated to donate, but anything helps. It's for the children. So with that being said, we're gonna move into the podcast. Okay, Chuy911, what have you been up to this past week?
So far, just still in quarantine. Playing mostly 2 games. Ark Survival, which is pretty old. It came out like 2015, but I kind of enjoy it. And the new Black Ops Cold War, which I'm putting my hours into. I don't know if they're well put hours, worth it, but I'm still playing nonetheless. I'm not. I don't know if anyone else is playing what I'm playing.
I'm playing it. I know Stevie's playing it as well.
Yeah, I haven't touched the multiplayer yet or the campaign, but I'm really big into zombies, and I will probably be grinding that a lot. But we'll talk more about that soon.
Okay. Well, are you gonna get the game, or is it too expensive?
It's pretty expensive. I don't really like to play zombies very much. And from what y'all had to say, and we'll probably hear later some more, as well as like what other people have told me, it's more zombies. I guess people will end up switching for the multiplayer eventually, but I don't know if I'll buy. I mean, I might buy it, but I feel like I played this past Call of Duty a lot more for a while, and then I stopped, and some of y'all still kept playing, but I didn't really go back and play much. So like technically it was still worth its money, but would I buy it, this new one? I don't know. It really depends if everybody starts playing like multiplayer, and then if I feel like playing it. But as of right now, I don't see myself buying it.
How about you, Stevie? What have you been up to this past week?
So this has been a busy week for me. we had like 2 major games come out, at least in my life. Destiny 2 came out with Beyond Light. I was out, or I wasn't here for the last podcast. But I did complete my 100% battle pass grind. So I got the seal that I wanted. I got all I got all the things I wanted. I was very, very happy. Took a lot of hours, but I got it before. And I'm actually really, really glad I did, because literally as soon as like the new expansion came out for Destiny, they just wiped the floor with a lot of the old content. They just said gone, done, and like you're starting from scratch now. Like that's what it feels like. All the triumphs have all reset. Like I'm getting triumphs and I'm getting experience for like menial tasks that happen in the beginning of the game, like, oh, killed this many enemies with a pulse rifle, killed this many enemies with a shotgun, and it's like, oh, that's cool. You know, like I haven't gotten one of these like little blips in a long time, probably since the year one. But yeah, now I'm on that power grind. I'm trying to get to 12:30 before the new raid comes out. I believe it comes out on the 21st. So something like that. Maybe 21st. Is that a Saturday? Yeah, pretty sure. So we'll see. I might be streaming that. So we'll see. I'm actually excited. Wow, I got a lot of work to do. But the other game that came out was Call of Duty, and I'm a big Call of Duty fan. At least from I love the Zombies franchise. Like I've really loved that. I love doing all the Easter eggs, and so I've been like playing with some of these guys, zombies, and yeah. I mean, my PC is like crying because it can barely play it, but like I literally have everything on the lowest of the lowest settings. But I'm still playing to the best of my ability for right now. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. I just discovered literally yesterday about the about all like the perks and the unlockables in zombies. So I'm like really motivated to grind zombies now, like to continue to play it and go up levels. So that way, when the new DLCs and all that come out, like I'm all kitted out and ready to go. So yeah, but that's pretty much what I've been playing.
I have a quick question for the Destiny. So you were talking about a new raid. Do you have to pay for that, or is it free? Or because
you have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's part of Beyond. It's exclusive to Beyond Light. However, I believe that if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can play it. You can play the new content. I believe so. But yeah, it's definitely gated to that. And the main thing is that like there's a lot of like basically the new caps. Like the old cap was 1050, the new cap is 1250. So it's a whole 200 points, and it's very, very hard to just grind all that. You have to do a lot of weekly activities, because there's a soft cap at 1200, and 1200 you can get to from basically doing anything in the game, whereas 1220 and 1250, which is the other, like the powerful cap and then the pinnacle cap, you have to do certain challenges and certain things on a weekly basis, which is why it's a very grind, and it's a very time crunch type thing, to where like if you don't do this stuff this week, like I'm probably after this gonna do more things because if I don't do it now, then I lose out on the extra power boosts that I would have gotten this week. So, and I got 3 characters, so it's like I have to grind for each character.
Another question I was having, I was gonna ask you. Last week, Destiny did something similar to Fortnite, where they were gonna have like a concert or something like that. How did that go?
Oh, don't even get me freaking started. They didn't have a concert. I wish they had a concert. It would have been cool if Travis Scott showed up, you know, on the tower. But they did. It's the second one that they've done. I wasn't a part of the first one because I had taken a break from Destiny. And as you guys can see, this is why I took a break from Destiny, because I just get looped in. It's like all I play. But basically what it is, it was an event, an in-game event. It's like I said, the second one that they've done, where basically there was a distress beacon on the tower in the last city, and it's like you had to go investigate it. And so you load into the match, and then you go to the last city, which is like like where all the actual people live after the collapse or whatever. And then so you go there, and then you're just hanging out and you're watching the skies, right? You're just hanging out in a building, you're watching the skies, waiting for stuff to pop off. And we were waiting there for about over an hour, right? And then what's the payoff? The payoff is 3 voice lines and a small little GIF animation of the war. Like it was really weird. Like I'm literally doing like what it was. It was like this weird like snake thing that just like came in and it did that. And then the traveler fixed itself. That was supposed to be the big thing, but I didn't think it was that big because I didn't even notice it. Like when I looked back at the stream, because I streamed all this and I was so hyped for it. When I looked back at it, I was like, oh, I did get what they expected me to get. And because I was expecting there to be a big cutscene. And what probably what made it worse was the fact that like their servers were crashing. And so I actually crashed out the first time I got into it. So when I went back, and then that thing happened, it just went to a black screen and all you see on the bottom is contacting Destiny servers. And so my first inclination was, oh shit, the game messed up. I didn't get to see the cutscene. What happened, you know? But then it turns out there was nothing. There was nothing. I didn't miss anything.
Damn.
That was it.
That make you feel
And it was terrible. Oh man. Oh, I was really disheartened. Like for something that I thought was going to be super epic and amazing, it was nothing. Oh.
Damn, I remember watching the first Fortnite concert of Marshmello. That was some good shit.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. Like I've seen better in-game events. Like even the Fortnite in-game events. Like when something opened up, it was like I think something opened up in the sky and you can like actually jump into it. Or something like that. And so I mean, shit. It could have been so much better. I feel like they're I don't know. It could have been so much better. And it may be just me that I hyped my expectations too high, but I mean, I got an emblem out of it, so whatever. Like that's cool, I guess. But like it's like here's your here like but I mean that is something that like I have that that nobody else can have. So like because if they weren't part of it, but they've done cooler stuff. So like back before I took a long break from Destiny, they had this like puzzle. It was like a puzzle that lasted for like a month, and like all of the Destiny community was like, oh, like they're trying to solve the puzzle. Because it was basically like a mystery room. It was like a forest, you could say. Like each room had like 8 doors or something like that, and then every time you went into one door, it led into a new part of the maze. And so there was one path to get through the maze, and so everyone was like trying different paths, trying to figure it out. That's the kind of shit, and that was right before the new season, the new expansions were coming out. And so it's like, oh, like this is really cool. So everybody, it was like a race to do all this stuff. And then the reward was you got like some kind of gun or something like that and an emblem. And it's like, whoa, like you did all that for a reason. Versus like this, it was like I sat there for an hour and it was really nothing. Like I got like a message where
a 10-second GIF.
Yeah, like a 10-second GIF. Like I was like, man, like I know, and Bungie can do so much more, which is why like I guess I hold them to a better standard. But maybe it's like Activision Bungie versus non-Activision Bungie. So, but I don't know. It could be a multitude of reasons, but I love what they do with their raids, and I love what they do with their like in-game content, like their puzzles and stuff like that. Because that's what I love the most. I love in-game puzzles, like things that where like the community has to get together and solve things, which is also why I like zombies. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on that.
Is it safe to say that this week has just been very disappointing in gaming?
I mean, I am actually very satisfied with Beyond Light. I think the story and like the new subclasses that they've added are very good. The community right now is in a big uproar about them sunsetting a lot of content. So with Beyond Light came a massive sunset of they removed 4 planets from the game. So they removed 4 planets and they added two areas. So what that meant was a lot of guns, a lot of activities, and a lot of armor all just got taken out of the game. Or not really taken out, so if you have it, it doesn't go away. However, it gets power capped. So you can no longer infuse it and you can no longer use it in future activities. And what the community right now is in a big uproar of is that the amount that was taken away was not put back into the game. So it's like the new stuff, the new guns, the new armor, the new activities, it's not as much as what got taken away, which to me is understandable because they took away like 3-4 years of content and then replaced it with like 6 months of content. But this is like supposed to be like their new system, their new stuff. It's a new Bungie, it's a new era. So I don't really care too much. Like I'm still using a lot of I like mixing up my guns. I'm not tied to one gun. You know, I think it's silly to like hold these feelings for like older guns, like really older guns, which is a lot of people do. And they're just like, oh, I like that gun was like the best and you're taking it away from me. It's very privileged mindset. Like, no, you can't do that. That's mine. You know, I paid for this game. I get to play it how I want. But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on in Destiny lately. I could go on a rant about it. I'll probably be streaming some more Destiny. Feel free to ask me more questions about it. I don't want to take too much time on this subject, but yeah.
Okay, Nick, what have you been up to this past week?
What have I been up to? Well, I played Overcooked with y'all on stream. Overcooked 2. We passed some other levels, and I think Jesus also joined us.
Yes, I did.
I played Tabletop Simulator, and we played this game called Clank as well. It's pretty fun. It's pretty much like you're going into a dungeon, but dragon attacks every so often, and then after you pick up an item, then you want to go back out of the dungeon and be not necessarily the first one out, but you want to make it out alive. Otherwise, the dragon will kill you because you have a certain amount of health. So it's a pretty fun game. It's 4 players only. I'm also trying to make a shitty game. So that's going very slowly, a lot slower than I expected, just because I haven't really had too much time. And we played D&D, and we got our first mansion. We got a, 6 bedroom, 6 restroom mansion. It might be haunted by spirits. We don't know yet. And it needs a lot of take care because it's an old mansion, so we need to fix it up. But you know, we got a mansion. 2 of our guys are poisoned. So we need to kill this leader so we can get the poison to heal them. And you know, we lost one of our comrades in battle already on session 2. They got killed by the poison. But it was pretty good.
He's talking about a mansion in real life, right, Nick?
No, I'm talking about a mansion in our D&D campaign.
D&D.
Oh yeah, we're level 2 now. So hopefully we can make it past level 5 this time. We'll see. We've done like 5 different campaigns, never made it past level 5.
And what's your character again?
My character this time is a rogue, but he's an archer, so it's a sniper. His name's Hawkeyes. Yeah.
Oh, you're very clever.
That's his nickname.
Oh, what's his real name? What's his first name?
His name is really hard to pronounce. I only know his first name by memory, but it's Usopp, and then the second part is Russian. Like Usopp. I forgot his last name. It's like super hard.
This below.
Let's see a little real quick.
I'll give it A for effort. You know,
A
for that name.
You think you
His
set him up to
name-
lose, Nick?
No, he's gonna win. His name's Usop Dugarashaf.
What in the?
Wait, what? Dukuro Shaft?
Dugarashaf. It's Russian. So
Oh,
I don't know.
wait,
But
why
his
is your guy
nickname's
Russian?
Hawkeyes.
No, why'd you Russian?
Why is he
No.
Russian?
His names, you know,
Rogues in
it's
Russia.
because the names are combined with snipers. Okay, so Usopp's a sniper from One Piece. You know, we all know his great legends. You know,
Oh, okay.
and then the last name came from another sniper, but she's not necessarily a sniper. But it's from this anime where this guy dies and then he gets reborn as a girl in this world, and she's like a mage that's a sniper essentially. So I put those names together, and then you know, we also added Hawkeyes because you know Hawkeye is also from One Piece. Or essentially, it's Hawkeye, but he's the best swordsman. But this is the best sniper. Okay.
I thought you were talking about the Marvel character Hawkeye. Isn't that
Nah,
also a
No,
character?
no, no.
that's also him. But yeah, that's not the one I was going for though. But there is also him.
Alright, so is your D&D character a huge weeb, or he's just a killer?
No, he's actually he's a man. You know, his background is that you know he had a normal life. He lived out in the country, but then hobgoblins attacked and he killed his family. And his dad was teaching him, you know, the normal things in the country like planting and stuff. But nobody really liked him either way. He ended up going into the military. And he trained into the arts of, you know, being an archer. You know, he became a really well-known archer, and like his bow machine. You know, at this point, I'm just gonna read out the actual description I have for it. Right? Okay. So your bow mission was unsurpassed in the army. You could hit targets others could barely see from distances they didn't think possible. Your skills brought the attention of higher-ranking soldiers and eventually put you in a reconnaissance detail while giving you the nickname Hawkeye. So see, that's how I got the nickname Hawkeye. Your job was to find the enemy and with the help of your team, eliminate threats to local villages without being seen. It was hard work and it was dangerous. Not all of your comrades made it, but you survived again and again. But as you aged, you decided it was time to leave. You took your hard-earned coin and set out for home with almost a giddy anticipation of seeing your family again. But you never did, because, you know, my house was burned down with one of your brother's corpse lay rotting in the field next to it. Training kicked in. You searched the area to find evidence of a group of hobgoblin slayers, but you don't know where they went, you know? So, you know, like classic story, I'm out here for revenge for my family. We out killing here the hobgoblins. So yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go sniping, like, pew! That's the goal, you know. I'm hiding the shadows and then come out and go pew!
Some compelling stuff. You need to give us from now on. You have to give us weekly updates on your Archer Hawkeye or Wait, what was the name again? I forgot his name.
Hawkeyes.
Hawkeyes, and
Hawkeye.
notify when he dies because that's eventually gonna happen.
He's not gonna die. We out here. We're gonna survive.
Make books
Alright.
about it.
Okay, well, I've been playing some Overcooked with Nick and Jesus, and I could say that I'm probably the best cook out of all of us.
That's a lie. Get him out of here. Get him out of
I'm
the
the best
kitchen.
cook there.
He lags
And-
out of the game.
The best cook
my
there.
God.
Everyone lags out the game.
Not the host.
Oh yeah, not the. I've been playing some Hearthstone as well in my classes, whenever it's just in the background. Other than that, what else have I been playing? Oh, I played Tabletop Simulator with Nick and Stevie and Jess, friend of the show, friend of SavePoint, and we played. What games did we play again? We played Red Flags, Code
and Codenames.
Codenames, and then Uno. And Uno by the time we were playing Uno, it was like 4:00 in the morning. Everything was breaking down, and everyone was like loopy. Everyone understands. There's a time at night where everyone doesn't make any sense and everything's really fucking funny. And we were playing at that time. So
Yeah, we were just yeah, we were just like, you could tell we were all just out of it and tired, and we were just playing Uno. And in Tabletop Simulator, you have like all of the you have like all the things, like all the drawing tools and all that. So we were just like drawing on the table, just like, not even playing Uno anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, it was a
But
good time though.
yeah, Tabletop Simulator was really fun. I want to continue playing it with the guys or with SavePoint. So maybe we could stream that eventually. Another game I've been playing with Jesus and Stevie is that Call of Duty Black Ops or Cold War, Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I paid $60 for it, and to me, it wasn't worth it. I'm not even a big fan of zombies. I understand maybe if you're a big fan of zombies, but I'm not a big fan of zombie. I mainly got it for the campaign, and then the campaign let me down. Like in the second mission, it fucking glitched out. And I'm just like, nah. Like if they don't take care of their fucking like single player campaign, like they didn't care about the whole entire project as a whole in my eyes. Because like as the campaign's glitchy, the fucking zombies laggy and glitchy too. There's a bunch of bugs, and then the multiplayer is just trash. Like it has nothing going for it in my eyes.
Yeah. And it may be because we're playing on PC too. Like I have been hearing different stuff from people on PS4 and PS5, but to me, like it's no excuse. Like you guys, this is already the second game they've had on PC. Like and if you remember correctly, well, no, it's the third game.
It's the third one. I'll just say.
Yeah, because the last Black Ops was exactly the same way, where things were crashing, it was buggy. And then they had all this time to get it right again, and here we are, same spot. So, I don't know. I can't hold back punches anymore on that. Like that's just bad, really bad.
And it's $60.
And it's $60.
$60.
And
yep.
It's a $60 game. Like for me personally, like I didn't actually want the multiplayer. And I didn't want the campaign. I just wanted zombies. I wish I could have paid like $20-$30 just to get zombies, but I couldn't. So, so I had to pay $60. But yeah, I mean, for me, I was like, oh, I want to be part of the Easter egg hunt. The Easter egg hunt is really fun, and it's like a lot of times it's almost as hype as a Destiny raid. In the fact that like it's a mystery, like nobody knows, except this time, fucking everyone knew, like about the Easter egg, because they gave content creators on YouTube early access to the game with the full Easter egg in there, so that they could make their guides for the Easter egg and have it hit day one, which is so dumb. Like people. Like some of the prominent people that do these like that do the Easter egg hunts for COD, they were really pissed off because like 2 hours after the Easter egg had started, the Easter egg had been solved. And the reason why it was solved is because the first person who solved it already had been playing the game and already knew all the steps. So they just did it. And then the team that I was watching is like Admiral Baru, Smart, Whoops, and Mr. Raffle Waffles, who is not exempt from this because he also had a guide, but he was playing cool, as if he didn't, and that was just the most annoying thing to watch. But yeah, like they had technical issues for the entire first hour of the Easter egg hunt. And then so they spent the entire first hour going like restarting after restarting because of technical issues. And then when they finally got to it, it's like they got an hour in and it was already solved because they had the answers. And once the cat was out of the bag that the answers were out there, the Mr. Raffle Waffles was like, oh yeah, like this is what you do. You do this, you do this, you do this. And it's like, oh man, like that's so dumb. Like why he was just faking it just for the content. Like just to say like, I think this is how this works. You know, can you imagine that? Imagine being that much of a fucking shill Like, oh my god, dude. That was just infuriating to me because there was people in there with him that were legit trying to solve it the right way, and then you got this guy asking every 5 seconds, "Oh chat, what's the next step for this? Oh chat, what are you supposed to do here? What are you supposed to do for this?" Because it's already been solved. And it's like it takes all the fun out of it. It was like, man, dude, I was very frustrated watching that thing. I was just like, get him out of here, get him out of here.
Right.
And eventually he had to leave so that he could finish up his YouTube video editing so that he could post it, because that's priority. As content creator, yes, that is priority at times. But then the other guys who didn't know the Easter egg were there and then actually solved it like legit. Like so that made me happy. That they still got the chance to solve it legit. But it was just really frustrating that like this is one of the things about the game that's really cool and really, really unique and really fun. And yeah.
So I've always been a Call of Duty person. Ever since I was little, I was a really big fan of them. It wasn't until like maybe the third Call of Duty, or not third, but the one that for Xbox One, when people could fly and they could run on walls and stuff like that. That's when I was just like, yeah, this is not Call of Duty anymore. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm out. I don't want to play this shit anymore. And at that time, all the battlefields, they're like a bunch of competitors, like trying to compete for the mantle of the best FPS on the consoles, right? Were coming up, and they're hitting it out of the park. Like really good games, really fun, engaging, and stuff like that. But at that time, Call of Duty was dropping the ball because they're just making very mediocre game. So then, when Modern Warfare, the brand new Modern Warfare came out, it just sparked. They just hit the ball. Like they made that game at the perfect time because Battlefield just made a really bad game about World War II. So like everyone's just like, I don't want to play this shit. Let's go back to Modern Warfare. Like the Infinity Ward's making this new one, and a lot of people want it because it was very nostalgic. Because originally Modern Warfare 2 was the biggest Call of Duty that was ever made. I'm pretty sure, I'm confident with saying that. Like Modern Warfare 2 is the best game ever made for Call of Duty. So people wanted to reminisce, and Infinity Wards did a really good job, like catering to that audience and remaking the game, but still adding new elements to the game. And they added Warzone, and yeah, they got like a bunch of they pleased their audience, and a lot of people came back to the game and with raving reviews. Like everyone loved the game; it was really good. So when the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was coming out, I was kind of excited. I didn't have my expectation real high, because usually that always sets you for failure, or you get really disappointed. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna pre-order it, but I'm just gonna buy it when it comes out. So like I bought it, and like I said, I bought it mainly for the campaign because I'm a huge campaign person. And when I was streaming it, and literally 30 minutes in, there was a mission where you're supposed to fight off the Viet Congs, and then I killed everybody, and it just glitched out. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is bullshit. Like, they only have one job. I don't know. Like, it was just, I was so angry. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna restart from last checkpoint. And sure enough, it happened again, and it happened again, and it happened again. I was just super frustrated. I just walked off the map because in that map, there's no borders for some reason, so you could just walk off the map. So I just walked off the map, and I'm just like, nah, fuck this, I'm gonna try zombies. So then we played zombies, and the first time we played it, it was okay. A little bit buggy, but like, because people kept on crashing, they kept on getting kicked from the game. The quality of the game wasn't, like, for the computer, it kept on messing it up for some reason. And whenever your game crashes and you relog, it always messes up your resolution, which I've learned the hard way, and I keep on forgetting, but Stevie reminds me. He's like, oh yeah, you started up in safe mode, you have to change the resolution. I don't know why the fuck they do that, but they do that. And it just fucks up with all the settings. And what's it called? I don't know, like, we played zombies yesterday, and I was teaching Eddie and Ruben's a friend of the show, Ram
940.
940, yeah, Ram 940. And we were showing him how to do the Wonder Waff and getting all the stuff. And when we were getting the special weapon, it just didn't spawn. And I'm just like, nah, Nasser, like this game is so fucking trash, it's so glitchy. And then he kept on dropping from the game, and then we tried to exfil or whatever, and the chopper never came to pick us up. We're just like, what the fuck? They forgot about us. And then and also Eddie, when Eddie joined the game, he was glitched in the choose a class. He couldn't move, or he couldn't get out of it. So like he couldn't even exit the game. So we're just like, okay, fuck it, we're gonna get off. Like, we're not gonna play anymore. And then so me and Juice, out of everyone, probably played the most multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that shit, it's a shit show too. Like, it's fucking trash. It's hit markers galore. Spawning's fucking terrible. Like, they went back to their old previous game in Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare, in Call of Duty, like maybe Black Ops, the first one, where the spawns were really shitty, and they're like, you know what? There was nothing wrong with that. Let's do that again this time. And they fucking did that again for some fucking reason. Like, if you're playing, you get spawn trap like this, and then whenever they take another, like, let's say A, B, like, for those of you guys that don't know, whenever you play Call of Duty, you can spawn trap in some games, but they've been fixing it. Like in Modern Warfare, the newest one, they fixed it where if you capture A, B, and someone's at their C flag, you spawn anywhere. So in this one, they reverted it back, and when you capture A and B in domination, this is very technical, but yeah, you get spawn trapped in this game very, very, very easily, and nothing you can do will take you out to the spawn unless they capture that point, the one that you hold. Then you'll literally spawn anywhere on the map. They're like, your guess is as good as mine, because like, there's been a couple of times in the first day I've been playing it where I spawn literally behind an enemy or right next to an enemy, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Also, like, those games like Team Deathmatch and also Kill Confirm, since there's not really a base, you literally spawn anywhere as well. And usually in Modern Warfare, there's like a little location where you're really far away from enemies. This one, no, they don't give a fuck about that. They're like, oh, you're right there. You need some tags? Here, I got you, fam. And they spawn you right next to an enemy, and you just kill them. So like, I don't know, this game, like, I guess I can already hear people defending it, saying that, oh, it's barely been out for 4 days, and like, what do you expect? There's bugs and blah blah. They're trying to fix it. I feel like for a AAA title for $60 made by the developers or Activision, this is unacceptable. Like, what were they thinking? They made a beta, and there's a lot of problems there, and they should have addressed it, because a lot of people said that a lot of issues from beta came over from the actual game, or from the game. All the issues from the game came from beta. So yeah, they didn't actually. To me, it seemed like it's very apparent to me that it was a blatant cash grab. It wasn't a passion project, unlike Modern Warfare, like Infinity Ward. That, like, everything it hit every mark. But in this one, it was just like, you know what, we want to make a shit ton of money, so let's just give out this mediocre game and then call it a day. That's practically how I see it. Because there's like how many maps? There's like 6 maps in multiplayer or 7.
Yeah, there's just like, you always repeat maps also, because people they brought back the voting system, or I don't know if that was still a thing in like Black Ops 4, but they put the voting system and people just pick like the same map over and over, because they're trying to avoid the shitty maps that they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing on the spawning, like, compared to like I've been shot more in the back just these couple of days than all of my time in playing the last Call of Duty. That's how like bad the spawning system is. It's just ridiculous. And the guns is like, the running doesn't feel fast. It feels slow. It feels like you have 50 pounds on you, and I don't know. It just feels off. The shooting, I'm a big sniper guy. I like my snipers. There's only 3, but I mean, that's how they start on the last Call of Duty, on Modern Warfare. So they're gonna bring out some, but so far I'm not really into the shooting either. And the attachments, like the second attachment from what I've seen, and I have like the most levels from the people playing from my friend group, because I'm like at 40 something. I know it's not that high, but like some other people have prestige 2 already or something.
Prestige like twice. I'm just
we
like,
haven't been able to play that much, you know. But like the second attachment, like for the barrels, it's something to do with vehicle damage, like 300% plus on vehicle damage. I'm like, when am I gonna use that? When the hell is that gonna come into play? Like, don't make it the second. I want something better than just vehicle damage. I know they're trying to make you play like what's the game mode? Combined Arms, where it's like a big map, 12v12 kind of battlefield kind of thing. They put the vehicles and stuff, and it's a large map in essence. And you're like, what? I mean, unless I'm blind to how to abuse that barrel, but I'm just like, okay, I don't know. The score streaks, I need a better explanation because I don't know how to use them, or I still don't understand, like fully, like how to fully take advantage of the score streaks. I just don't. I mean, it feels very off. It's coming from Call of Duty, like the last one, it's thrown me off very much. Yeah, I can't say I'm enjoying it that much. I don't know. They might turn it around, but so far it's a bad start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna talk about. The score streaks. Like for people that aren't like they don't know what's going on. They don't play FPS really well. They're pretty much fucked. Like they're gonna get one UAV and that's it. Because for those that don't know, the old Modern Warfare used to have like kill streaks where you get 3 kills in a row, then you get a UAV. In this one, they reverted it back to score streaks where they did it previously, and it's like every kill you get 50 points, and then it carries on to the next. And you even if you die, those points still add on. So let's say you get 2 kills, then die, and then get 3 kills. Then those points cumulatively gather up so you could get a score streak. And the score streak for like a UAV is like 700 points. So like if you want to get a UAV, you have to kill 14 people if you kept on dying. Like if you keep on, like you get 1 kill, die, 1 kill, die, 1 kill, die. If like another way that you could do it is if you get like, they chain, like if you get like 4 kills in one life in multipliers. So that's the way that they thought of how to do it. But most people aren't able to get like 4 kills in a row. So they're going to be fucked with getting 1 kill and then die, 1 kill, then die, 1 kill, or 2 kills, then die. And plus they're going to take forever to get a UAV. So that shit's fucking dog shit. Like, I feel bad for people that aren't used to that. But yeah, like, and then the higher score streaks, it's literally if you're not camping or if you don't have a high like body count, like killing people, then you're never going to get it. Because I know that in the other Modern Warfare, there's a kill chain and you could chain them with your previous kill streaks. And yeah, that still works here, but it takes a lot longer. If you're not in a multiplier, like last night I figured out I was on a 10 kill killing streak, and like every kill I got was 500 points. So that's a lot of points for 1 kill. So like that's the only way I could see that like right away that you could get kill streaks or score streaks. But other than that, like if you're not on a 10 killing streak, then you're fucked. You're gonna take like the whole game to get a UAV.
But it never resets then?
There's like a 30-second cooldown per kill or kill streak.
Yeah, there's cooldowns for the kill streak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's like 30, 60, 90 seconds. There's even like 120 seconds. So what, you're gonna use it like maybe twice at most the game if you get the scores for it to use. So good luck with that. First 10 minutes in, trying to get it, and then you finally get it, you use it maybe, and then the game's already over. I guess the only kill streak that doesn't have a cooldown is this thing called Sky Patrol, and it just kills any kill streak in the air, but that costs like 36,000 points or 3,600 points. So like you can only use it once per game,
and you had to make sure something's up in the air, because then if there's nothing in the air, you can't call it. It's fucking useless. You can't call it. So there's been a couple times I get at the very end, I'm just like, I need to call it, and there's nothing in the air, so I just like game ends. I'm just like, fuck. Okay, well I have all these points, I can't use them for shit. But the time that I did get the 10 kill streak, I was able to call it 3 times in a row without like every kill, it just refreshed. So I was like, whoa, okay, I understand like the kill chain now. Like that, okay, if you get 1 kill, you get a shit ton of points and they go on cooldown. Or, well, this one doesn't have a cooldown. But the other ones, let's say a UAV, you call it, you have 90 seconds before you could call another one. And between those 90 seconds, you don't gather any points. So like, so let's say you get the kill, you get the UAV, and then you call it, and then you get a bunch of kills, but those points don't go to your score streaks for the UAV. It goes to your next one. And so then after the 90 seconds, it refreshes, and then you could get more points. So that's the main reason why I say that the people that are new are pretty much fucked. They're gonna get 1 UAV, and that's it. Because like we were playing with Ruben and Eddie, and they're not like the best players ever. And they were getting 1 UAVs per game, if that, because like Ruben, a couple games he didn't get anything, and like it feels.
They were barely starting out. They didn't have equipment, like attachments for their weapons. They haven't found like their favorite guns either. I'm sure once they find their groove in the game, they'll start getting it. But to start off, like if you're matched up against higher level players, like you're set up to lose pretty much. I think care packages might be actually very good in this game mode than in this game overall, because you'll get pretty much every care package I've gotten, it's always been like beneficial, or it's always something better. Rarely do I get like the little RCXD to run or just go around the map, but it's mostly like attack helicopter and like grenade launcher. But the attack helicopter, like the AI for the attack helicopter, I don't know what the fuck it's doing, but I get at most like 3 kills, and it's like the 5th or the 4th from the highest score streaks you can get. I don't know. It's just it needs a lot of this game needs a lot of attention, reshaping, tuning up. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was able to get the chopper gunner once, and the map that I got it on, it's literally in the fucking, it's like the chopper gunner is like the 2nd highest kill streak, I believe. I got in a map where you're in a fucking huge ass like airstrip, not an airstrip, like where they keep the hangar. You're in like a really big ass hangar. It's enclosed. There's like a couple windows here and there, but literally you can't see shit. And inside the hangar, there's more buildings. So like, I was able to kill 2 people with my chopper gunner because they're all in the building. Like, it's fucking impossible. And like, I was thinking like, why is this even an option if you can't kill shit with a chopper gunner? And it's a fucking building. You have to shoot inside the building. I was so fucking angry. And then the fucking the air patrol was fucking trash too. I killed like 1 UAV for 3,600 points.
I can take out my secondary and do that in 2 seconds.
Yeah, there's like a fucking AA, like a personal AA machine, like where it shoots down anti-aircraft, right? And it just shoots it down for you. And this one costs 3,600 to kill a UAV, and like it doesn't make any fucking sense because like I don't know. So I'm trying to give it like a pass that kill streak. I'm trying to make it work because it is like you get points for taking down kill streaks. Because like this game is very heavy on like points. So like if you flash somebody, you get points. If you stun somebody, you get points. If you capture something, you get points. And all these points go to your score streak, your UAV, that patrol, chopper gunner, or whatever. But you have to be on a chain. And if you're not on a chain, then you're fucked. And if you keep on dying, you're not gonna get anything, even with that. But yeah, I'm really not pleased with the new Call of Duty, as you can tell. I don't know if Jesus is pleased with it. Are you pleased with it?
No, it's not. It's just one thing after the other. Every time I turn on the game and I play, I'm like, I find something new that I don't like, which is not good. You don't want that. I don't know. They added a couple things and they made it interesting. I'm I'm not a big fan for the zombies, but I still love playing zombies, especially with friends. But you can't do that if they keep disconnecting, and and if your friend tries to change their class, he gets stuck somehow, and he has to task manager the freaking game to end it. I don't know.
And some things don't spawn in zombies either.
Yeah, some things don't spawn.
Major steps don't freaking spawn. That was really frustrating because it happened to me as well. But yeah, so saving grace, I actually really love all of the zombie changes. So
yes,
they added the armor, the armor system in there is really cool. The gun upgrade system is pretty cool. It's now versus everything being related to money and the money that you get, there's when you kill zombies now, they have a chance of dropping either green scraps, which are armor scraps, or blue scraps, which are weapon scraps. And the weapon scraps you can use to upgrade your gun's rarity, which gives it a damage increase, and then also maybe some more perks. And then your armor, you collect armor scraps, and you can upgrade your armor up to tier 3 armor. And then also there's these things, they're called something it's Ethereum crystals or something like that, which sounds like a gacha game thing. It's funny, but you collect those and you're able to upgrade your skills. So you can upgrade the juggernaut system, you can upgrade your weapon classes, you can upgrade just all of your skill trees. So I think that's really, really cool. There's certain things in there that were once you unlock that, you can it adds benefits to zombies as a whole. So it's something to grind for, right? It'll make the play experience a lot easier, because if you're at the base game, then you have to just hope to do very well. But and then they also added the exfil, which is another way that you can technically beat the game. It's but when it works, so it does have to work. But I mean, overall, I definitely don't feel like it's worth a $60 game. I just question the model that they got going here, because this is a separate studio than who made Modern Warfare. This is the zombie studio, right? This is the one that they do the off-brand Call of Duty, but they had a good thing going with Modern Warfare. Personally, I would have taken another year of Modern Warfare multiplayer, because they were keeping it fresh. They just did this badass Halloween event that we were raving about. Do you guys think that they're gonna have a badass events with this Call of Duty?
Fuck,
I feel they can.
I can't see it.
They can't even. There's so much crap on it right now. You can't even try to make something else. You need to go and fix all your bugs right now.
Yeah.
It's that's disappointing. We were talking about this a little bit offline, but I was pause, because we need to talk about it. Because if they want to make a campaign, they should make a campaign and make it the best campaign. But have one team do multiplayer. You can have both teams do campaigns if they both want to do campaigns, and then you can have this team do zombies. Have one team do multiplayer. Maybe both can collab with Warzone. Whoever wants to do Warzone. Have a team do zombies, have it all in one game, and then you can buy the new year of content, a new battle pass or a new season pass for the year's worth of content, and make it $40. I would pay $40 for a year's worth of content. That's me personally.
Honestly,
because I did that with Destiny.
with Modern Warfare, this newest one, I honestly thought they were just gonna keep building on that game. I didn't expect for a newer version of the game to come out. They were doing really good, just adding shit on it and taking away shit, and adding maps, taking away maps. It's the first time that I've
spent a lot of money on Modern Warfare, because they had awesome where are my cat girls? Have you guys seen a single cat girl?
No, they lagged out of the game. All the cat.
See, no anime, no good game. No
Okay,
anime.
yeah.
But like, I guess these are two different companies, right?
Yeah.
For these, like, is Modern Warfare gonna keep going? Like, do you think they're gonna have a Christmas event?
I think for Warzone, yes. But for the online camp or the multiplayer, I don't think so. But yeah.
Oh, and I guess the Warzone is for both of them, but it's made by this company, right? That made the good game, not the bad one.
Infinity Ward made the Modern Warfare, which includes Warzone, and then this one's Activision. This one.
Have you guys played Warzone? I'm curious because I haven't touched it. Like it's the same. It's the same. Like it uses the loadout system of Cold War.
That's what I
No.
heard.
No, I don't think so.
That's where I'm
I heard
confused
you can
because
use
it's like,
their loadouts.
it had like a whole
in
different
the game.
like set of guns. You know what I mean? Modern Warfare had a whole different set of guns, and now you got different. And now they have different loadouts, but they both work in Warzone. I don't know how this works.
Well, okay. So I've clicked on the Warzone button twice on Cold War, and both times they're by accident, and then both times they crashed my game. So, like it didn't really work. I'm just like, why the fuck would I come to Cold War and click on Warzone when I could just go on fucking Modern Warfare and click it there and it's right there? Like it works there.
Yeah, it works there. It's fantastic.
It does
I
work
tried that
there.
too. Yeah.
Because like it didn't make any sense because like literally I click on the button, it closes my game for Cold War and relogs for Modern Warfare, and then it gets
for
stuck.
real?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's the same game, but I heard
same
that
game.
they're supposed to. What I had heard is that it was like you're saying you're supposed to be able to use either or loadout, and somehow the games were gonna appear, like the weapons were gonna appear, but they were probably gonna work on Modern Warfare like system. So somehow they were gonna be either brought stats down or maybe higher, I don't know, or maybe converted into like how another gun in Modern Warfare works. But I don't know.
Well, they do have an
That's
MP5 in
sucks.
both games.
It's just so weird and frustrating. Like,
That's too big and complex for them to achieve that. To pull that off, I think.
I think saying all this out loud, it put things into perspective that they honestly shot themselves in the foot like 6 years ago when everyone was like, okay, we're gonna make a Call of Duty every year. You get part of Call of Duty, you get Sledgehammer gets a part, Infinity Ward gets a part, and Activision gets a part or whatever. They shot themselves, they fucked themselves over, and now all those companies or all the developers are just like, hey, I thought we got Call of Duty for this year, and they're like, oh fuck, but we hit gold with this one. Like they're pretty much like their business model is outdated, and they need to, even though the people are gonna get mad, they need to fire some of the other developers because there's too many people working on it, and it seems to me that they have different goals for each Call of Duty. Like I don't know.
so I mean, these games are in development for years, right? So like, Modern Warfare was probably in development since probably what, like 2017, 2018, you guys think?
I would think late 2017, early 2018.
So, and then that would also put Cold War development 2018, 2019, maybe, or 2017, 2018. So it's like, they were like, maybe they didn't realize, and because it's like so split, it's like they didn't realize how good of a game Modern Warfare was going to be. And then it was like, well, fuck, we're already making Cold War. Like, what are we? And then so they had to probably pivot and do like I want to hear those war stories. Like, what the hell is going on right now? Because it's like, what would you do? It's like you've already invested all this man hours into this new game, and then they're probably like, fuck, like throw it out. Like, fucking do Warzone.
We're doing
Do more Warzone.
Do more Warzone.
Do more Warzone. Like, and we're like, Warzone, but what about Blackout?
Oh yeah.
The Blackout was cool. I was like, no, it wasn't. Warzone's better. Do Warzone.
I like even though they're the same game, like it doesn't mean that these developers are in contact with each other. So like we don't know if they're like they even know they have a strategic plan. But now with with Modern Warfare's success, I feel like they need to be communicating with each other because they practically monopolize the FPS franchise over there for Call of Duty, and they need to be very careful because these 2 months or whatever months are going to be very critical for the success because another company is going to try to take down Call of Duty like Battlefield did, but they fucked themselves over because I don't know, like that's another Activision game that's fucking trash. But is it Activision? I think it's Activision. EA. That's even worse, bro. EA is even worse.
Hey, when Battlefield first came out, it was actually a good game.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great game. It was a passion project. That's the thing. Like when these games were passion projects, they come out fucking awesome because they're made by fans for the fans. But when these fucking huge AAA title conglomerates want to get their grubby hands on the games, they fucking pervert it into something that's not for the fans and for the money. They just want money. And it's fucking, I don't know, I get really tilted by that shit, but
Mula, baby.
Mula, bro. Man, dude. I guess each of the companies were just, I don't know, they were just praying. They're like, hopefully they'll shit the bed with this COD and we can take out ours without that much expectations. But now that a good one actually came out.
I agree. I really just think that the model needs to be changed. Just give us Modern Warfare, and then they can have give us Black Ops Zombies or the Black Ops campaign, and then that's like if you want the new campaign, I'm wondering if it's just because at this point they don't think that people will pay for a campaign.
I don't think people will pay for a campaign.
Only a campaign and not a multiplayer.
You won't pay $60 for a campaign.
I wouldn't pay $60 for a campaign.
Exactly.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like they have to think of a new model, and because that's why Bungie got away from Activision, right? Bungie left Activision because it's all coming full circle. It's like so Bungie left Activision because of all the all the constraints that they were putting them on, and you have to have DLC, you have to sell DLC here, you have to sell DLC here. They didn't like Bungie's season pass mentality of okay, we're gonna sell you a 3 months worth of content for $10, and then and we're gonna keep selling you stuff, and then we're gonna sell you an or a season pass or expansions, things like that on a cadence, just delivering constant content. Activision, and from what I remember from these conversations about Destiny, Activision wants boxes on shelves. Activision wants something that they can sell at GameStop. What is it? Destiny 2 Forsaken, shelf on the game on the shelf. Destiny 2 Shadowkeep, call it Legends of Osiris or whatever. Those are shelves on those are boxes on a shelf. It's the same game, but it's packaged a different way that they can put on a shelf versus Destiny 2, a 5-year-old game that they're afraid about putting a 5-year-old game on a shelf because it's it's old news, right? They always need that new thing. But now in the digital age, I don't think that's the case anymore. And I think Bungie got really smart where they're no, we want to release our content the way we want to release the content. And I think it's paying dividends. Yeah, but same thing with Call of Duty, right? Activision is probably coming at them and saying we need a new game on the shelf every Christmas, a new Call of Duty. It's
$60 every X. Yes. And that gives them, because that's, from a company standpoint, $60 is when you generate the most money, right? That initial $60. Yep. After that, it depends on the player will pay or not, and so that's how they're seeing it.
Oh, it's the parents are buying their underage kids the new Call of Duty every Christmas. You know what I mean? And it's and if you get them the old one, then you're a bad parent. So. Not just that you get them in general. It's no, you got me the wrong one, Mom. Like,
You got 'em.
That was the Xbox,
No.
not the new Xbox One S or
You
whatever.
got the
Ah.
Xbox, now the PlayStation, mom. They don't even know what console.
No, like, yeah. Talking about new consoles, dude.
Oh my
Fucking the shipping is, I think it's a mess right now also for the new consoles, because like a lot of
Dude.
people pre-ordered, like Walmart already fucked up, GameStop also fucked up, and I don't know what else. Major store also fucked up. I think only like Amazon sorta didn't fuck up with the pre-ordered consoles, because I know a friend got it on the day, but like a lot of people did not get it, and Walmart and GameStop are saying to their pre-ordered buyers of their PS5 consoles or maybe Xbox, I'm not too sure, that they're not gonna get it probably this year until like next year. So imagine that, dude. Imagine
Although-
that.
Next year's 2 months away, okay? It's not that far.
It's
although
not
that-
that
Yeah,
far,
but
dude.
imagine you buy
Pre-purchase.
something, it told you you've been waiting for this fucking day, they tell you 2 months from now. What are you, Cyberpunk?
all the PC gamers are like that just went through the Nvidia release are just sitting there like, first time, huh? Yeah.
The first time, huh?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, yeah, you didn't get it? Oh man, that
That
sucks.
sucks. Yeah, that's too bad, man.
And
Imagine.
then we
dude.
also got all the surprise vaping Xboxes everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you want to
the
explain?
Xbox.
Yeah, I think you should explain what's going on for those that don't know, Nick.
So there was lots when the Xbox came out. Everybody kept posting pictures and videos about the box, the Xbox, and then fumes coming out of it or smoke coming out, and everyone's like, "Oh look, my Xbox is broken." And then Xbox had to be like, "Okay, guys, I didn't think we had to do this, but do not put your vape underneath your Xbox and make it smoke. It will harm your Xbox and shit will happen. This is not how his Xbox is intended to be used." And so everybody was trashing on Xbox. And somehow, I don't know why anybody would buy a $500 thing or however the price is and then fucking put vape through it. Like, come on, that's gonna fucking damage your $500 thing, bro. And you just got it too. But everybody was trashing on it, and people were doing that. I don't know what the fuck started this thing. I don't know
It's
who
the-
thought.
It's the damn Zoomies, bro. They fucking ate the Tide Pods and now they're doing this shit. Like,
Bro, look, that must be a console thing, because I guarantee you no one gets a brand new PC and they try to fuck with it like that.
No,
dude.
because those guys are smart. They're like, dude, this PC cost me 1,500, bro. I ain't gonna put some vape through it. They know how
No.
this shit works.
Man, dude, just I don't know if I would get either of the new consoles. I've never been an Xbox player, so I'll probably never get an Xbox. But for PS5, like I've seen some of the exclusives. They're tempting. I might get one, but not anytime soon. Especially
It's not tempting enough for me. If they had released it in Final Fantasy, then maybe. What if they were like Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 is out on PS5 exclusively? Fuck!
You're
Like I would have been like, God damn it, new PC gotta wait. because,
take out the
like,
credit
I'm
card.
a fucking- I am a shill for that. All right, I'm a shill for Final Fantasy. Like I love that. That's my shit. But
You would buy
like that.
like I would probably buy it for like the God of War, the next God of War. that they
Yeah,
have.
the new
'Cause
God
the
of
new-
War. That would have been really good. That would have been a
That-
really good release.
My goodness, they have the Spider-Man
that-
one.
Like every
I
time
mean-
somebody was like, oh, like I'm gonna get the PS5, and I'm like, oh, cool. What games are you gonna play? And it's like, oh, Miles Morales. Oh, okay, well,
Cool.
Miles Morales. Like there's really nothing on there. Apparently Bugsnax is really good. I actually downloaded it because I have PlayStation Plus. I downloaded it and put it in my library. That way, if I do ever get a PS5, I can play it for free. But yeah,
I mean, some other ones came out, like, I don't know if they're exclusives, but like I know they came out, like Demon Souls. I don't know, the Godfall one. I don't know if you've heard of that one, Stevie, especially because
Yeah.
it's sort of kind of like the Destiny kind of thing to it. I don't know. It looks like Destiny-ish
It's supposed to
RPG
be,
kind of style.
a loot and slash. Not
A
a,
loot
not,
and
a,
slash.
not a shooter, like a shoot and loot, but a slash
shoot and
loot.
You're such a slut.
A shloot. It's just a shloot.
Loot.
But
My
yeah,
goodness.
I mean, I've heard of it. I'm waiting to see if like there gets some backing behind it, and then maybe I'll hop on that train. But as of right now, I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be like just a bunch of swords, I guess. I don't know. I'll wait until
Yeah.
some more people start playing it.
I think most of the reviews are like 7 out of 10. So it's not something you have to have, but I mean, other than that, just like it's a lot of promising stuff, I guess, coming for the PS5. So they have that going for it. I'm not gonna buy until like probably a year later or two. Maybe they'll come out with something like PS5 Pro. Oh shit, my old PS5 is dog shit now because there's a newer, better version that
No,
comes
but
with
like, I mean,
extra space.
like all my hardware, like my hardware is not ready for a PS5 yet. I mean, I got a 4K TV, but it's 4K 60. It's not 4K 120 or whatever. But the other thing too is like almost nobody's hardware is ready for PS5. Like it's not like you're not going to be getting the full 8K potential of a PS5 on modern hardware right now. CES is supposed to be really big this year in January. Like they're supposed to be announcing like all the new monitors and all that stuff. So fingers crossed they got some.
Be all virtual.
Probably. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We got a vaccine brewing apparently. So.
That's true.
With that being said, I feel like this is a good stopping point because like we talked a lot and we could probably rant about all these things, but we're gonna save it for the next podcast. And make sure to check out our. Go ahead.
If you guys want to hear more about it or to start more of a conversation, feel free to comment on the video and let us know what you think about Call of Duty. Let us know what you think about the PS5s. Did you get a PS5? What do you think about it? Are you playing Miles Morales? Are you playing something else that I don't know about? But I think that's all there is. So I'm curious.
Also, to check out our live streams, we're gonna be doing the Extra Life fundraiser, still the charity fundraiser, at twitch.tv/SavePoint_TV. So make sure to tune in for that. We're gonna have a lot of fun stuff with coming through the rest of the month of November. So with that being said, this is SavePoint signing out. We'll check you guys at this next SavePoint. See ya.
Bye.
My